Okay, so if you see here, look, these line up. And again, those dotted lines represent what we call hidden lines. If I'm looking through this piece of metal to see this edge, right? On my top view. Can you imagine that? So this is, and I did this on the last video, but LJ was having trouble with this the other day. Right here, that is like my top view of my box. This right here is like I flip the box up on the end. And this view right here is when I flip it this way. So there's 3 drawings, because these are only 2-dimensional drawings. So he had an epiphany yesterday. He's like, oh, so these wings over here are up off the table. Yeah, because you can see right here, they go up, right? This part down, if you sat this on the table, this would be the bottom, and these would be the tops. Okay? So there's depth to this. So anyway, what we're doing here, those dotted lines are when you're looking through that metal to see this edge. It's called a hidden line. Over here, this dotted line is actually this edge right there. When I turn this whole thing on its side like this, I'm looking at this line right there with that dotted line. So they're dotted. So I'm going to show you how to draw this. First off, let's look. From here to here, 2.125, right? Tells you right there. The thickness of this metal is 0.125. So from here to this other one is going to be 2, because this thickness right here is 0.125. If from there to there is 2.125, and that is 0.125 thick, that is 2. The other thing, you can see this thing is 3 inches in total tall. But if I'm coming up off the bottom right here to the top, I got to subtract 0.125 from that height. So from this line right here to this line right here, it's going to be 3 minus the thickness of that metal, 0.125. So it's going to be 2.875 from here to there in a straight line. Right? You guys following me? This is what they expect people to be able to do. You get out in the real world, they expect you to take all these things that we teach you and actually use your brain and apply them. And you all can, you just all don't want to do it in school. I kind of get it to a degree, but that's what they're going to expect you to do. We don't teach it to you just to torture you. We teach it to you to give you a foundation to be able to go out and actually figure things out. Okay? So, here's how we're going to draw this. We need to line them up. So what I do is just take a line command, and I come down and I line up right on that corner, and I just come up. It doesn't really matter. I'm not giving you an exact distance, but I have to be in line. Okay? So then I come here, and I said this is 2.125. So I just type 2.125, enter. And it goes over 2.125. And I'm going to draw square corners for now. Then I told you went down 2.875. Then if I go back and I look at my sheet again, right here, from inside here to inside here, it tells you right there 9.75. So I'm going to go this way, 9.75. Enter. Then I come back, my 2.875. Then I come back, my 2.125. So which edge did I just draw? Did I draw this front edge or did I draw this back edge? I drew the front edge. Now I'm going to go draw the back edge. It's a parallel line all the way around. So if I come and I'm going to hit escape, I'm going to come here, and that is 0.125 thick. So 0.125, then I'm going to come over. I don't actually have to measure this one. I just got to stay 0.125 off the other one, right, in a parallel. See how I'm just 0.125 off of it? And that's just one snap. And then I come to here, just like that. So now I have my general shape. Over here, it should line up with this corner, and it does. Then I can come over and I can get rid of this one because I don't need it. It was just to line them up. So that's the general shape. Now, what do I do next, Cole? What do you think? Put the curves on my corners. These are just square corners. Those are called fillets. And if I look on my sheet, it tells you the outside fillets are 0.375 and the inside fillets are 0.25 on all of them. So that means this is an inside one, this is an inside one, this is an inside one, and that's an inside one. All those are 0.25. That's outside, that's outside, that's outside, and that's outside. So those are 0.375. So I just come over here and I go fillet, and then it gives me this thing at the bottom of the screen. Look. And I go radius, and I type 0.25, enter, and this makes it easier. If I just click multiple right there, those are my insides, right? So now I'm set up. And if I click that line and that line, it curves it at a 0.25 radius. There and there. My inside here and here, and my inside here and here. Then I hit escape. Then I do it again. I go radius. What's my other radius? 0.375. Then I go multiple. Outside there and there. Outside there and there. And those look right to me. And I'm done. So I got the general shape. Now I got to draw my lines in. If I go back and show you, these lines right here, that is the center line to those holes. That is the center line to those holes, and so forth. That is the center line to these two holes. And the other one is there's a little line right there, and there's a little line right there that represent this on this top view. So you got to get those all lined up. I'll show you an easy way to do these and a relatively easy way to do these two. Okay? So instead of drawing, I got to make sure this is lined up. So I line up right there and I bring this straight up just so I can line it up. And there's no rule on how long this line has to be. So I'm just going to take it one square beyond each one of those like that. Oh, it's not quite long enough, is it? I just want to be even. So I go like this. I go from there to there. That looks like it's about even. And then I can get rid of this one because that was just there to line me up. That's a construction line. And I go here and I go to array. I have how many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many rows do I want? Just one, right? Those are going to be 2 inches apart. Those now line up with those holes. So I'm done with those. I need one here. So I'm going to go something like that. And then I come here. I was a square above it there. And I go a square above it there. Like that. And I can do something called mirror. I already showed this to you in the video for this. But mirror, if I go right to the center, although I don't know where the center is on this, do I? Is this my center?
No.
I think it is, actually. It doesn't look like it, though, does it?
Because your outside row is way closer to that.
Yeah, I might have a problem down here. Anyway, I might have a problem down there. I would have to go back and look at that, right? But anyway, if I want to put that there, I can do it a couple ways. I'll just copy it, latch onto an end, and I want to be right there. So I got those. Then I got this line right here that they're trying to represent. This line, I would come up and draw a line there. So I'm just going to go here. I'm going to go up. Then I can draw this line right there. And I can get rid of my lineup line, see? And I can do it over here. So the same techniques I used on this, you can use to do this part right here. It's the same stuff. In fact, it's even easier. These are just square. You don't have to do any filleting. Line up your lines. Okay? You guys can do this. It's not that hard. Do you have to pay attention? Do you have to think? Well, yeah. I mean, if we didn't challenge you in school, you guys would say, we don't challenge you. I know, because there's times I haven't challenged students and they complain. But then, this isn't super hard challenge, but you do need to pay attention and you do need to get it done. There is no clean way to teach you this. I can't just ordain you with the knowledge. This is one of those things you have to get muddy. You have to try it. You have to screw it up and then fix it to learn it. There is no clean way. It takes effort. So, the best way I can come up with is make a video. You have to put in the effort to watch the parts you need. Ask me questions. I'll answer them. I want you to finish that drawing. All right, we're done with this. Did that not video? I don't know if that even recorded. Anyway, I did post the first one. I'm not exactly sure why it's not recording, but it did not. I don't think it recorded. I can't find it. There's the first video right there.
All right.
It's there. Sorry that didn't record, but I'll get it recorded. I gave you the right instructions. Cole knows how to do it. You guys should all be able to figure it out. Okay? Cool?
What drawing is this for, too?
This is 4-4.
This is YouTube one?
4-4. It's called the test bracket. There you go, right there. Okay? Cole, you ready to do this?
I don't see it, Lloyd.
You don't see what?
Your video for this one. I only see the 2.5 and the 4.2.
Well, it's right there. I'm on it. Here, I'll do it again. Oh man. You're right. It didn't post correctly. Hold on. Sometimes it shows like it does for me, but it doesn't. So if I got to go back to YouTube. Holy smokes. Okay, so it's there now. So if I click on it and I click here, I should be able to go like this. Copy. I should be able to go here and go paste. There it is. All right, try it now. It's there. Yes.
There we go, Lloyd. Boy, you have 2 subscribers.
That's probably me and me.
I'll give you
You don't have
3.
to subscribe. I don't care if people subscribe. I just want them there so you can figure it out. Okay?
If you look at this, I just want to very, very quickly it's like taking 3 different views of this box. So you can see this is my top. I would be like looking at my box like this. This is my side view.